Hello, hello, my name is Sharp Eyes,
And this is Orc.
and we will be casting Game 2 of the Platinum Bracket. This will be a game this will be a game featuring Unstable versus Sone, or Sony, however you pronounce that. And we will be starting the game. Alright, Orc, your thoughts on that last game?
Um, I felt that it was a pretty even match, but I wouldn't say Green had better decision making, but he definitely had way better macro.
And it did look like Green's macro was what won him that game, actually. Alright, Orc, would you so kindly introduce us to the players?
Okay, and the bottom left we have our Green Terran, Unstable with an L.
Unstable with an L.
And in the bottom right we have our Pink Zerg player, Sone.
So, alright, so this is looking like a Terran versus Zerg matchup on Whirlwind LE. I've actually never played on this map more than twice. Orc, what is so good about Whirlwind?
Whirlwind is very good if you play Zerg, and that's pretty much the story behind that.
And why is that?
Any big map is good for Zerg. I'm gonna favor Zerg every single time.
So basically, the bigger the map, the better the Zerg. Is that correct, Orc?
Say that one more time.
The bigger the map, the better the Zerg.
Yeah, definitely. It definitely favors Zerg all the time. I mean, there's a lot of chokes on this map, but just look at the middle of the map, like how open it is. That's, yeah.
Alright, alright. Looking back at the Zerg player, I'm actually blinded by the chat here in the middle. But it does look like the Zerg player. I'm actually having a hard time casting this, as the chat is pretty noticeable. But it does look like the Zerg player will be tossing on a hatchery first, and the Terran player will be building a barracks now. Or
Yeah, it looks like we're gonna see a 1-Rax expand from the Terran. That's my best guess. Definitely not Reapers because he doesn't have a gas yet. And we went for the Zerg went for a hatch first, and he made his extractor, and there his pool goes. So pretty standard stuff so far.
pretty standard indeed. As we actually see this Overlord over trying to get a sneak peek at the Terran player. Do you think this is a pretty good idea? Trying to get this Overlord in pretty early.
Yeah, but you just don't want to lose an Overlord this early in the game. That's for sure.
Alright, going back to the Zerg player, we actually see a spawning pool is coming down. Yeah, there's not much to be said.
Yep, Terran's just expanding, throwing down another Rax, and Zerg is just droning up, yeah.
And looks like NAOC Super Slice is raging at the moment, even though he's actually not even playing in this game. And he says, quote unquote, "That's Bush League, son. Straight Bush League." Or what does that mean?
I don't know, he's talking too much right now.
Alright. Going back to the Terran player, we actually see, wow, 2 barracks going down behind this, and 2 refineries. Or is 2 refineries pretty standard?
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're playing mech or bio. If you go gasless into expand, yeah, it's very common.
Very common indeed. Back to the Zerg player, we actually see that he is droning up. He's not opting for an early attack like like previously. Do you think this is a good decision for the Zerg player here?
Yeah, droning up's pretty good. I mean, if you don't do anything to a Zerg all game and they just drone the whole time, they're gonna win. So it doesn't really matter what happens.
It actually looks like a Baling Nest and a Roach Warren is going up right now. It's actually pretty interesting that they're both going up at the same time. Wouldn't you say so?
Yeah, this is not really a build you see all the time, but a lot of Zerg players stay on tier 1 and open like this Zerg did, Sone did, or Sone, and then they get a Baneling Nest and a Roach Warren, and they kind of do like a Ling Bane Roach pressure / all-in, so we might see the same thing again.
We might indeed. Going back to the Terran player, we actually do see him tossing down his bunker actually pretty late here. Is this pretty late, or is this normal timing?
Very late for a bunker. He should have his bunker up like he does, and since we're approaching the 7-minute mark, he should probably have that walled off too at his natural.
Absolutely. Looks like the Terran player is going a little risky here with this one bunker without a wall, but
he gets his reactors a little too early. That's something to note as well.
Wow, that is very early. Looking like he will be building a factory here, probably going bio again, I would assume.
Yep, he's probably going to do this. I would expect the same thing from both players this game, except Pink is changing it up a little bit and he's getting his third, which is what he should have done last game.
Looking like the Zerg player is opting for a much more powerful economy this game. Should benefit him in the long run, but it does look like the second base has not yet been saturated, but it will be pretty soon as 11 more drones are incoming. His eject timings are a little off, but that shouldn't be too bad, as this is only a platinum level game.
Yeah, we see it's basically the same opening from the Terran. He might actually use his factory though this game, which would be good to see. But yeah, Green has basically the same opening, but Pink got a faster third, which was actually pretty good timing on when you're supposed to get your third anyways, Zerg, in this matchup. And then he's got a macro hatch as well, so it can help him spend extra minerals, which isn't really a noob thing. It's just kind of a thing if you're getting that much bank, you have to have more larvae that you can spawn.
Absolutely, not having enough larva is very terrible for the Zerg player, and is not recommended.
Nope.
Looking like the Terran player will be moving out here. I wonder if he will be able to do some damage. Looks like that Marauder is going to be taken out pretty quickly here. Pretty ballsy move, just running straight into the base in front of everyone, dropping. And Queen will be going down. Drones are getting pulled. Lings are coming in. Banelings are in tow. Looking like a very interesting battle here. The Marines seem kind of confused here, but they will be flying away. Will these Queens take out this medevac? Looks like another drop over here. Banelings will probably be mopping this one. Oh, one medevac does go down, and the other one boosts away. Or was this a good attack by the Terran player?
It was until he lost. He took a lot of damage on one medevac and he lost his other one because he made the Zerg stop mining for a little while. He killed the Queen, and then he killed a good amount of Zerglings, and he only lost like a few Marines. So up till then it was actually a pretty good drop for the most part, but then he tried to get tricky and like dropped into the natural and kind of failed. And, yeah.
I see. So overall a pretty good showing by the Terran player, although it could have been a little bit more smoothly executed.
Yeah.
Back to the Terran player, we do see that he as Orc put it, he macros extremely well for a platinum leaguer. Getting in those units, yeah, it looks like a bunch of barracks are being built to help use all this mineral.
Yeah, he's got to get that combat shield started. I think he might have forgot. He has one attack. He's getting one armor's on the way. He should make with this factory that he has floating all the time. He should be making. Hang on.
Looking like a small engagement, which will get mopped up by. the Terran player.
He is building his third in his base, which is good. It's a little late for this at this time in the game, but with this factory that he just floats around all the time, probably in this matchup every single game he plays, he should be at least making tanks, Widow Mines, or Hellbats, because those will greatly increase, you know, the value and the maximize the usage of his army and help it a lot.
I see. I mean, it's just like not really making anything, and it's just there. So it does look like the Terran player does have extra gas and minerals, and those resources could be better utilized with tanks or widow mines.
Definitely. The Zerg is on 1-1 upgrades. He doesn't have 2-2 started yet, which isn't that big of a problem because, well, the Terran has 1-1 and he's getting 2.
And it looks like one drop will be happening at the natural here. How many drones will get taken out? Looks like a few drones, not much. Looks like the queen will get killed, but the Zerglings are coming in. Oh, wow, the queen survived with 2 health. What a
big thing to note right now is he did not research combat shield, and that is very important.
Looking like the Marines are feeling kind of naked right now, actually, without their shields.
Yeah, he's gonna definitely feel way more naked in a few seconds when he attacks and gets crushed.
It looks like this medevac will get taken down by this queen. Oh my god, and he just lost a bunch of units right there. It actually looks like the Marines are moving in. Oh, and one infestor will go down. Oh, yeah. 2 infestors are going down. Leggings will get in the surround, but yeah, I honestly don't know what's going on here, but units are dying left and right. Looks like the Terran army might win this battle. A few units are left.
Sony's messing up a little bit with this game, but he's playing very solid. Like what I basically said about Green last game is basically the same for Green this game, but Sone's doing a very good job this game with his macro.
Very beautiful surround here. And macroing up rather nicely as he just masses a bunch of Zerglings.
I'm afraid to hit the units tab. 93 lings, 93. They're only 1-1, and he just started 2-2. But I mean, that many lings when the Terran is only going to have 2-1, which is better than the Zerg, but it's not that much better when you have that many lings.
So would you say Zergling Baneling is good versus Terran Bio here?
Oh yeah, of course. It's good versus Bio all the time, but I don't know what the hell happened to Sone because he just turned into like a macro machine this game. He's got to get his force saturated though. And actually every base is a little unsaturated. Except his main, but I don't know. He's playing way better, but we'll see if it's enough to take Green this game.
Absolutely, and we will see the pink Zerg player here moving across the map with his Zerglings. Green's army is kind of just camping here, looking like Green will be trying to attack the Zerg player at this point, but will run right into these infestors, looking like the infestors will get mown down without even like using anything, and it looks like there will be no banelings over here.
Gotta interrupt you. That was huge because he lost 4 infestors. He lost 2 in the previous battle, and he doesn't have banelings in this engagement. And
it looks like the Zerglings will do a full surround, but will it be enough to take out this army? It actually looked like the Zerg actually really needed those infestors, as the Marines will be marching into his base. 2 queens will get taken out. He is morphing out some Zerglings. Will these Zerglings be enough? I do not think so, but we will see.
That's pretty much GG. Just imagine, real quick, imagine if he had the 6 infestors that he lost, and he sent his lings in and chain fungled a bunch of times. I mean, he would still be in this game, but it's pretty much over now.
It looks
even
like
with all these bangs.
It looks like a bunch of banelings will be flooding in, but yeah, they barely did anything right now. These infestors will get mown down. Things are not looking good for pink.
Yeah, it's pretty much GG. I mean, just a few little mistakes by pink cost him the game, and that sucks because I would have actually liked to see a game 3 because it was fun casting these 2 games between those 2, but oh well.
Oh well indeed, as the Marines will be taken out, and there is the GG well played, also by Unstable, And his sound is not working right. Very unfortunate for the pink player.
I don't know why we're still here, but
and it looks like, yeah, victory goes to Unstable. Alright. Anyways, my name is Sharp Eyes.
and this is Orc.
And we are signing